On this panel, we tested the level of shrinkage produced by different plasters with different quantity of fillers: sand, straw and straw fibers. In this case, we used sand, clay and chaff. Cracks were not large. On this part of the plaster, the proportion of sand and chaff were less, while the proportion of clay was higher. That caused larger shrinkage and the result, bigger cracks. On this part of the wall plaster, we may observe practically no cracks, at least very small ones, because the proportions were nearly ideal. On this part, there is a similar proportion with the following content: 1 proportion of clay, 2 portions of sand and 2 portions of chaff. After all the tests as to the quantity and proportions of clay, straw and sand, we came to this type of the rough plaster. Here the content and proportion of clay, straw and sand provides the ideal strength, ensures a good thickness of the layer that can be applied, and finally the plaster dries well. As we may observe, for the rough plaster we used the following proportions: 1 portion of clay, 2 portions of sand and 2 portions of chaff of different fractions.